Okay.
Anything that I'm seeing that I like, we just take a picture of. Like I like this sign a lot. You're gonna be if you could because your reflection will show. I mean, we got good at it over the years because we've taken so many. We're gonna go inside.
Okay.
How we doing, gentlemen?
This is my husband Jim. We don't mean to make a.
This your son?
This is no. This isn't my son. This is a friend of ours. He's filming a documentary.
We're shooting graffiti, which the people we had met were into.
You just gotta put your seatbelt on.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise you'll get a ticket.
And
All right. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Stop.
you want this tailored? No, it's closed. Oh no, it's open.
I want it.
All right.
Don't bother with your seatbelt. You're gonna be getting out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we were shooting graffiti around all the 5 boroughs.
Mm-hmm.
And we were always like into the letters of graffiti, so we started to notice these signs like have a lot of different interesting fonts, and we like the stores themselves, but we would come back and shoot the wall because in graffiti a lot of the walls are painted over and over and over. We noticed the stores were gone. So this was when the realty was really starting to increase. We noticed the stores were just going out of business and being shut. So we started documenting them.
We started the project 10 years ago, and like as far as the book is concerned, half of the photos that are in the book are now gone.
Yeah, at least half now. Here, you can come on in.
Okay. So a lot of people are afraid to go in and talk to the people. How come?
Exactly. Well, I mean, a lot of photographers hide behind their camera.
You talk to the owner for every store that you shoot?
Pretty much.
Pretty much,
Just
yeah.
to get the little oral history.
That we can
The
do
main
on a
thing is getting the
Sunday.
image, which is to get the right lighting. Well, a lot of people said how the color profile is the same because we always shoot on days like this.
Mm-hmm.
Always with the clouds.
And that's to get rid of reflections?
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
only the reflections, just I mean, we don't want sunspots. We don't like.
And
it'll
to
be half
achieve,
in
like,
the sun, half not.
Just a feel to the photo. A lot of these
sad.
guys, we found out, they have plenty of money. They had these stores forever. It's just they have nothing else to do. So they just love like what they do. They either love baking, they love fixing shoes.
Sometimes they even actually own the building, but what happened is they got older, and when they wanted to retire, no one else in the family wanted to take over the business. And this was common, especially in the food business, like say like a bakery. If you don't know anything about a bakery, you're getting up at 4:30 in the morning, and you got to start baking because at 7 o'clock you open your doors. You got to
Yeah,
have
and they've done well for their kids. So their kids are doctors, lawyers.
Right. So they put in these long hours, and they made a better life for their children. And then there's sadly no one to take over the business.
Katie's Candy.
The back cover of the book is a picture of a store called Katie's Candy, which was the last penny candy store. It was in Bedford-Stuy, and it's gone now. And that's one of the reasons we chose it for the book. Is we fell in love with the store. First because it was like we went in there in 2004, and the woman was selling penny candy, literally candy for a penny. So when we went in there, it was just like a time capsule, and we're like, oh my god, and she was great. She's
There's
like,
all these cats roaming around.
Yeah,
on the
she's like,
counters.
oh, I try to keep the kids
These old
out of
Tootsie Roll dispensers,
Yeah,
and
I try to-
clocks from like the 40s.
everything. She's like, oh, she was a really nice woman. She's like, I try to keep the kids out of drugs. She sold
And she's like-
CNC cola for I think
Wow.
like $0.25 or something like that.
And she had the funniest quote. She's like, I speak 3 languages: English, Spanish, and motherfuckers.
And she told us like how she's been robbed, and they tied her up in the
on a
back
chair.
of the store.
She's like, I know who you are, because she's been in the neighborhood for so long.
Unfortunately, she was forced to close in the end of 2007. The landlord wanted to make her building luxury condos, so they forced her out. Even though she had time left up on the lease, you know, they had offered her money, and she kept on saying, no, 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 I'm not taking the money. I want to keep the store. And now it's just an empty store now. I mean, the luxury condos didn't even happen because then the real estate market went bust 2008, and now the place is just completely empty. But the stories is what really got us interested in the project. You know, we love seeing those old stores, the old neon signs we love, those fonts, the hand-painted signs. That was the initial attraction, but then once we started talking to the store owners and found the history of the store and the great stories that they had to share with us, that was the hook. That really, we said, oh my God, we got to keep on doing this. This is a hobby. This isn't, you know, this isn't how we make a living. You know, shooting storefronts. Like, this is our hobby. Just like other people go play golf or, you know, play basketball.
Or do graffiti.
Right. You know, we photograph the old storefronts.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's our, you know.
I'm gonna turn down.
Yeah, this is what we.